Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining the weekly education talk on Thursday at 3 p.m. The talks are organized by Kappa HC, Chinese American Parent Association of Howard County, and sponsored by COAD, Howard County Community Organizations Active in Disaster. My name is Tess Yu, and I will be your host today. I recently graduated from Howard High, and I will be attending Johns Hopkins in the fall. I'm also the president and co-founder of Achieve Success Together, or AST. AST is an educational program led by students. High school and college students instruct and tutor their peers and younger students in a wide variety of subjects, ranging from science to public speaking. You can sign up for our full classes at achievesuccesstogether.org. Today's presenter is Tia Yu, who is my co-founder and also an instructor for AST. This summer, she was instructor for the read-along class. Today, she'll be reading some books to the students on the call today. Tia, you want to get started?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Miss Tia, and today we're going to read some books. So it looks like all of you are pretty young, which is great. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. So I get these books from the Howard County Library. So I have a variety that you guys can choose from. Every single week I let the kids choose which ones they want to read. So we have like some Dr. Seuss, we have some Berenstain Bears, we have like There's a Dragon in Your book, we have Magic Treehouse, Odd Gods. Does anybody have any particular books that they want to read? If not, we can just choose a random one to read. Oh, are you raising your hand, Allison? You can unmute and tell me. Yeah.
I want to read Odd Gods.
Want to read Odd Gods? Okay. So we'll get to Odd Gods. That one's a chapter book, so we're gonna get to that towards the end. We'll do like more of a picture book at first. Yes. What's your name? You're raising your hand. You're wearing pink.
I don't know what, I can't read it, but it is Odd Gods, Odd Gods, up one of them.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So it looks like you guys are interested in that. We'll definitely get to that.
No, I mean Odd Gods and then one up.
Oh, this one? Yertle the Turtle?
Yes.
All right. We can read that. And Anthony, did you want to say something? Were you raising your hand?
I want Fox in Socks.
Fox and Socks. All right, we'll read that one as well. So, Kevin, did you want to say anything? Did you have any?
Yeah.
Which one did you want to read?
The bear.
Berenstain Bears?
The Bear Detectives in the Case of the Missing Pumpkin.
Okay, great. So we'll definitely read these. Let's start with Fox and Socks. All right, Fox and Socks. Have you guys ever seen a fox wearing some socks?
No. I have that book.
You have that book? Yeah, a lot of people have it. It's very popular. Dr. Seuss. Ooh, they have a warning. Take it slowly. This book is dangerous. Do you guys know what dangerous means?
Yes.
Right, so it's the opposite of safe, right? So it's there might be some danger. All right, let's get started. Fox, socks, box, knocks. I guess this little thing is a knocks. Knocks in a box, fox in socks, knocks on fox in socks in box. Looks like this thing is on the fox, which is in the socks, which is in the box. Oh, it gets more confusing. Okay. Socks on knocks and knocks in box, fox in socks in on box on knocks. It's kind of a tongue twister. Wow. So fox and socks on the box, on the knocks. Chicks with bricks come, chicks with blocks come, chicks with bricks and blocks and clocks come. Look, sir, Mr. Knox, sir. Let's do tricks with bricks and blocks, sir. Let's do tricks with chicks and clocks, sir. First, I'll make a quick trick brick stack. Then, I'll make a quick trick block stack. You can make a quick trick chick stack. you can make a quick trick clock stack. And there's a new trick, Mr. Knox. Socks on chicks and chicks on fox. Fox on clocks, on bricks and blocks. Bricks and blocks on knocks on box. So look, all this on this, on this, on this, on this, so confusing. All right, does anybody want to try to read this page? Anyone want to volunteer?
I want to.
Okay, go ahead.
Now we come to ticks and talks, sir. Try to say this, Mr. Knox, sir. Clocks on fox tick. Clocks on knocks talk. 6 sick bricks tick. 6 sick chicks talk.
Wow, that's kind of a tongue twister. So he said, try to say this, Mr. Knox. Do you guys all want to try saying it? It's kind of a tongue twister. Clocks on fox tick, clocks on knocks talk. Oops. 6 sick bricks tick, 6 sick chicks talk. It's tongue twister. Do you guys want to try? If anyone wants to try, go ahead and unmute and try it. You don't want to try, Kevin? Anthony, do you want to try? Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Now we come to ticks and talks, sir. Try to say this, Mr. Knox, sir. Clocks on fox tick, clocks on knock talk. 6 sick bricks tick, 6 sick chicks talk.
Wow, that was good. Didn't even miss one word. Good job. All right. Did anybody else want to read it, or we can go ahead and move to the next? Oh, did you want to? Go ahead, Kevin.
Now we come to ticks and talks. Sir, try to say this, Mr. Knox, sir. Clocks on fox tick, clocks on knock talk. 6 sick bricks tick. 6 sticks chicks talk.
Good job. It's a tongue twister, right? It's kind of hard. All right. So did anybody else want to try it? If not, we'll move on. No. All right. Please, sir, I don't like this trick, sir. My tongue isn't quick or slick, sir. I get all these ticks and clocks, sir, mixed up with the chicks and talks, sir. I can't do it, Mr. Fox, sir. I'm so sorry, Mr. Knox, sir. So he's getting all these words jumbled up. So am I. It's kind of hard, right? Here's an easy game to play. Here's an easy thing to say. New socks, 2 socks. Whose socks? Sue's socks. You guys want to try that all together? Ready? 1, 2, 3. New socks.
2 socks.
Whose socks?
2 socks. 2 socks.
Right. That one's a little bit easier. It's still pretty hard though. Who sews whose socks? Sue's socks. Who sees Sue? Whose new socks, sir? You see Sue's new socks, sir. That's not easy, Mr. Fox, sir. Wow, that was such a tongue twister. Did you guys want to try it?
I just get that sound.
Yeah, it's confusing. Sue, right? That's her name, but Sue, like sewing a needle, that is pronounced the same, so it's confusing. Sue socks, right? Okay. Who comes? Crow comes. Slow Joe Crow comes. Who sews crow's clothes? Sue sews crow's clothes. Slow Joe Crow sews whose clothes? Sue's clothes. Sue sews socks of fox in socks now. Slow Joe Crow sews knocks in box now. Sue sews rose on Slow Joe Crow's clothes. Fox sews hose on Slow Joe Crow's nose. Hose goes, rose grows. Nose hose goes some. Crow's rose grows some. Wow, that was crazy. That was kind of confusing. All right, who wants to read the next page? Does anybody want to read the next page? Why don't we have Allison?
Mr. Fox, I hate this game, sir. This game makes me turn.
This one was my, right? My, why? My turn, right? This one's Clyde. You're doing good. Keep going.
Sir,
Yes.
Mr. Not, sir. Was a shame.
Good job. That was some great people. All right, whoops. Who wants to read this page?
I want to.
You want to? We're gonna give somebody else a chance since you already read, but you can read next time once other people have read. Let's give Kevin a chance.
We will find something new to do. Here's
To do.
lots of to do now.
Yeah.
Here is lots of new blue. Go now.
Goo.
Goo now.
Mhm.
New goo. Blue goo. Gooey. Gooey blue goo. New goo. Gluey glue.
Good job. Gluey. So it's must be sticky blue goo. All right. Did you want to read? Who wants to read this page?
I want to.
Sure. Can you tell me what your name is?
Anna.
Anna. Okay. Go ahead, Anna.
Gooey goo for chewy chewing. That's what that goo goose is doing. Do you choose to chew goo too, sir? If sir, you sir choose to chew, sir, with the goo goose chew, sir. Do, sir.
Yeah. So you see this thing is chewing on the goo. That's kind of gross. Would you want to chew this goo? This blue goo? Right.
I think it would be like glue.
You think it would be like glue? Right. Might be. Look, it looks all sticky and stuff. I don't know why it's blue. That's weird. Mr. Fox, sir, I won't do it. I can't say it. I won't chew it. Very well, sir. Step this way. We'll find another game to play. Uh-oh. There's more coming. Let's see what it is. All right, who wants to read this page? Go ahead, Anthony. Were you raising your hand? Okay.
Bim comes, Ben comes. Bim brings Ben broom. Ben brings Bim broom. Ben bends Bim's broom. Ben bends Ben broom. Ben bends Ben bends. Ben bent. Broom breaks. Ben bent. Broom breaks.
Good job. Wow, that one was confusing too. I'll try this one. Whoa. Ben's band, Bim's band. Big bands, pig bands. Bim and Ben lead bands with brooms. Ben's band bangs and Bim's band booms. Okay, who wants to read this page? Does somebody want to take a turn to read this one? Go ahead, Anna.
Pig bound. Boom bound. Big bound. Broom bound. My poor mouth can't say that. No, sir. My poor mouth is much too slow, sir. Well then, bring your mouth this way. I'll find it something it can say.
Good job. All right, they're finding a new one. Oh my gosh. Luke Luck likes lakes. Luke's duck likes lakes. Luke Luck licks lakes. Luke's duck licks lakes. Duck takes licks in lakes. Luke Luck likes. Luke Luck takes licks in lakes. Duck likes. That one was hard. Oh my gosh, this book is crazy. So many tongue twisters. I can't blab such blibber blubber. My tongue isn't made of rubber. Mr. Knox, now come on. Come now. You don't have to be so dumb now. All right, try to say this, Mr. Knox, please. Who wants to give it an attempt? Who wants to try to say this? Anyone want to give it an attempt?
Maybe not me.
Not you. Kevin, Anthony, Allison, anybody? Allison, go right ahead. Drew?
Try to say that.
Anything help?
3, 3, cheese, cheese. 3, 3, cheese, fruit. Now this fruit, fruit. Freezy, breezy, fruit. Freezy, breeze, man. Three cheese freeze. Freezy cheese made. 3 cheese freeze. That's what made these. 3 fleas sneeze.
Wow. That's not easy to say, right? It's another combination. Stop it. That's enough, sir. I can't see such silly stuff, sir. Very well then, Mr. Knox, sir. Let's have a little talk about Tweedle Beetles. Oh no. What do you know about Tweedle Beetles? Well, when Tweedle Beetles fight, it's called a Tweedle Beetle battle. And when they battle in a puddle, it's a Tweedle Beetle puddle battle. And when Tweedle Beetles battle with paddles in a puddle, they call it a Tweedle Beetle puddle paddle battle. And when beetles battle beetles in a puddle paddle battle, and the beetle battle puddle is a puddle in a bottle, they call this a Tweedle Beetle bottle puddle paddle battle muddle. Wow. And, oh no, there's more. When beetles fight these battles in a bottle with their paddles, and the bottle's on a poodle, and the poodle's eating noodles, they call this a muddle puddle tweedle poodle beetle noodle bottle paddle battle. And now wait a minute, Mr. Socks Fox. Oh good, they're not gonna make me say a whole nother one. Oh gosh. When a fox is in the bottle where the Tweedle Beetle battle with their paddles in a puddle on a noodle eating poodle, this is what they call A tweedle, beetle, noodle, poodle, bottled, paddled, muddled, duddled, fuddled, wuddled, fox and socks, sir. Wow, I'm kind of impressed with myself. That was kind of hard. Fox and socks, our game is done, sir. Thank you for a lot of fun, sir. Oh, so he put him in the bottle with all these little battling beetles. And now their game is done. Now, is your tongue numb? That's what they want to know. Is your tongue numb? Mine sure is. Mine definitely is. So many tongue twisters. All right, so we're done with Fox and Socks. Now let's read, Yertle the Turtle. This one is also by Dr. Seuss, actually. So I see we have somebody new come in. Is this Delaney? Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure. If you want to read, go ahead and let me know, and there'll be plenty of opportunities. Okay, Yertle the Turtle. On the faraway island of Salamasond, Yertle the Turtle was king of the pond. A nice little pond. It was clean, it was neat. The water was warm, there was plenty to eat. The turtles had everything turtles might need, and they were all happy, quite happy indeed. They were until Yertle, the king of them all, decided the kingdom he ruled was too small. I'm ruler, said Yertle, of all that I see, but I don't see enough. That's the trouble with me. With this stone for a throne, I look down on my pond, but I cannot look down on the places beyond. This throne that I sit on is too low. It ought to be higher, he said with a frown. If I could sit high, how much greater I'd be. What a king I'd be ruler of all I could see. So, do you guys understand what's happening so far? So he's the king of everything that he can see, but he thinks he can't see enough. So he wants his throne to be bigger and higher. How do you think that he's going to do that? Does anyone have any ideas? Any predictions? Predictions is just what you think is going to happen.
I don't want to destroy the story.
Okay. Yeah, I think you already read this one with me, right? Kevin, what is your prediction?
I want to destroy the stories. I haven't heard them yet.
Like that. And I read it before.
Oh, you've read it before. Okay, yeah, so this is a pretty popular book. Well, don't spoil it for the people, but make your own predictions in your head, okay? Let's see what happens.
Stack the together.
So Yertle, the Turtle King, lifted his hand, and Yertle, the Turtle King, gave a command. He ordered 9 turtles to swim to a stone, and using these turtles, he built a new throne. He made each turtle stand on another one's back, and he piled them all up in a 9-turtle stack. And then Yertle climbed up. He sat down on the pile. What a wonderful view. He could see most a mile. So look, he stacked up all these turtles so he could balance and sit on top. That's crazy. All mine, Yertle cried. Oh, the things I now rule. I'm king of a cow, and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house, and what's more beyond that, I'm king of a blueberry bush and a cat. I am Yertle the Turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all that I see. And all through that morning he sat there up high, saying over and over, a great king am I. Until long about noon he heard a faint sigh. What is that? Snapped the king. He looked down the stack. He saw at the bottom a turtle named Mac, just a part of his throne, and this plain little turtle looked up and he said, Beg your pardon, King Yertle. I have pains in my back and my shoulders and my knees. How long must we stand here? Your Majesty, please. So looks, this is Mac. Could you imagine having so many turtles or like people or whatever stacked on your back all day? That would hurt my back for sure. That would be miserable. Yeah, I would not want that. No. Silence! The king of the turtles barked back. I'm king, and you're only a little turtle named Mac. You stay in your place while I sit here and rule. I'm king of a cow, and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house, and a bush, and a cat. But that isn't all. I'll do better than that. My throne shall be higher, his royal voice thundered. So pile up more turtles. I want about 200. Oh my gosh, 200? That is so much. All right, who wants to read this page? Let's have a volunteer. Delaney, would you want to read this page? You haven't read anything yet. If you're not comfortable, that's fine too. Nobody wants to read this? I can read it if nobody else wants to. Oh, Allison, are you raising your hand? Did you want to read it, Allison?
Turtles, more turtles. He behold
Bellowed.
below and bewray.
Grade.
And turtles
Down.
and the turtles lay down in the pond were afraid.
It's a hard word.
They trembled.
Oh, good.
They were cooked. But they came. They obeyed from all over the pond. They came swimming by dozens.
I'll pause right there. So do you guys know what dozens mean? Dozens is just like by 12, so that just means like a lot of them were coming. All right, keep going.
Whole families of turtles, uncles and cousins, and all of them and stepped on the head of poor Mac.
Yeah, one more.
With another, they climbed up the step.
Good job. So do you guys understand what happened? So he called more turtles to come, 200 turtles, and all the turtles in the land, they were all scared and they're terrified, but they came anyways because they're scared of the King Yertle, right? So they're scared and they're all stepping on Mac's head. Then Yertle the turtle was perched up so high he could see 40 miles from his throne in the sky. Hooray, shouted Yertle. I'm king of the trees, I'm king of the birds, and I'm king of the bees. I'm king of the butterflies, king of the air. Ah, me, what a throne, what a wonderful chair. I'm Yertle the turtle, oh marvelous me, for I'm the ruler of all that I see. Then again from below, in the great heavy stack, came a groan from that plain little turtle named Mac. Your Majesty, please, I don't like to complain, but down here below, we are feeling great pain. You can see all of their little sweat droplets coming down. I know up on top you're seeing great sights, but down at the bottom we too should have rights. We turtles can't stand it. Our shells will all crack. Besides, we need food. We are starving, groaned Mac. Yeah, I'd hate to be one of these turtles, wouldn't you? You hush up with your mouth, howled the mighty King Yertle. You have no right to talk to the world's highest turtle. I rule from the clouds, over land, over sea. There's nothing, no, nothing that's higher than me. But while he was shouting, He saw with surprise that the moon of the evening was starting to rise up over his head in the darkening skies. "What's that?" snorted Yertle. "Say, what is that thing that dares to be higher than Yertle the king? I shall not allow it. I'll go higher still. I'll build my throne higher. I can and I will. I'll call some more turtles. I'll stack them to heaven. I need about 5,607. Wow, that's a lot of turtles. You can see he goes all the way down. Do you think he's going to get higher than the moon? He's going to reach the moon, do you think? What are predictions? Yes or no? Is he going to reach the moon? Is he not going to reach the moon? Or you're not sure? Undecided? You don't know? Okay, well, let's keep reading and see. But as Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand and started to order and give the command, that plain little turtle below in the stack, that plain little turtle whose name was just Mac, decided he'd taken enough, and he had. And that plain little lad got a little mad, and that plain little Mac did a plain little thing. He burped, and his burp shook the throne of the king. So he burped, and the whole throne, let's see what happens. And Yertle the Turtle, the king of the trees, the king of the air, and the birds and the bees, the king of a house and a cow and a mule, well, that was the end of the Turtle King's rule. For Yertle, the king of Salamasond, fell off his high throne and fell plunk in the pond. So he burped, and the Turtle King fell right into the pond. And today, the great Yertle, that marvelous he, is king of the mud. That is all he can see. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free, as turtles and maybe all creatures should be. Okay, I like that story. What did you guys think of it? You liked it? Yeah? Well, what do you think of Yertle? What do you guys kind of learn from him? What do you think? He was being very greedy. Do you guys know that word? Greedy, yeah. Like you want more and more and more. He was like, he had like 9 turtles or something. He could see more, but then he kept saying he wanted more. He got like 200 turtles, and it still wasn't enough. He wanted more to himself. He wasn't thinking about others, right? He wasn't thinking about the other turtles. Poor little Mac at the bottom. I'd hate to be one of those turtles. It would hurt my back so much, right? So we don't want to be greedy. Just think about ourselves and want more and more, right? But let's read this Berenstein Bears book. It looks like it's a mystery. The Bear Detectives. All right. The Bear Detectives, the case of the missing pumpkin. Oops. All right. Will they solve this case? What do you guys think? Will he get his pumpkin back? Farmer Ben. The missing pumpkin, where can it be? The spooky stranger, who can it be? Papa Bear and Snuff. Will they be much help? Well, I guess we'll see. Will the Bear Detectives get their bear? Let's see. Help! My pumpkin won the first prize at the fair. Now I can't find it anywhere. Looks like that's Farmer Ben running for help. Do not worry, Farmer Ben. The Bear Detectives will find it again. Your prize pumpkin stolen? Never fear. Great Bear Detective Pop is here. I will find it. You will see. So Pop is saying that he's going to find it. Just watch. My old dog snuffing me. But Papa, our Bear Detective books will tell us how to catch the crook. So he's saying to read the book. Lesson 1. First, look around for any tracks that are on the ground. Don't waste your time with books and stuff. We're on the trail. Just follow Snuff. We'll catch that crook. We'll show you how. Stuff and I will catch the... Say, look down there. Do you see what I see? Cow? Uh-oh, they ran to the cow. Moo! There's a wheelbarrow track going by this tree. A good detective writes things down. So it looks like the cow chased them up the tree, right? That's crazy. Checked out a cow, white and brown. So they checked out the cow. Cow didn't have the pumpkin. So now they're looking at these wheelbarrow tracks. The track ends here. What shall we do? We'll look in the book. It says, Lesson 2, look all around for another clue. Humph! You can look around as much as you please. I'm going to follow these carrots and peas. And eggshells and corn cobs and other stuff. Looks like there's a little trail of some random foods. This must be the way. Let's go, Snuff. Munch, munch, crunch, gobble. Listen, Snuff, you hear that munching? You think it's in there? The pumpkin thief is pumpkin lunching. Okay, thief, you've munched your last. Your pumpkin stealing days are past. Look here, Papa Bear, we found a new clue over there. You see, we found a pumpkin leaf. Look at him, he thought he was in here, he jumped in, and he jumped in with the pigs. That's so gross. Ew. Aha, you found the pumpkin leaf. Just show me where you found this leaf, and I will find the pumpkin thief. The pumpkin thief, I found him, Snuff. But Papa isn't really doing much of the work, right? It's these detectives. Papa's just jumping around doing random things. Let's grab him quick. He sure looks tough. Looks like they found somebody. They're going in. Be careful, Pop. Lesson 3 in the book says, before you leap, be sure to look. Do you guys think Papa's going to look before he leaps? No, he's going to jump right in, isn't he? Boom. Hang on, Snuff. Hold him tight. This pumpkin thief can really fight. Did you find any clues? Uh-oh. Is that a scare? Did you find any clues in that scarecrow, Pop? Shall we keep on looking or shall we stop? So they're kind of making fun of him. He tackled a scarecrow, right? He wasn't even looking. That wasn't a real person. Checked out a cow, 3 pigs in a pen, and a scarecrow owned by Farmer Ben. So it looks like the cow didn't have it, the pigs didn't have it, the scarecrow didn't have it. Starting to wonder if we'll find them. Found some tracks and a pumpkin leaf. Still haven't found that pumpkin thief. Look, by that haystack, I see something blue. A haystack, the perfect place to hide. I'll bet the thief is right inside. It's the first prize ribbon. That's a very good clue. Okay, so they found the first prize ribbon. Uh-oh, he's going into the haystack. Pumpkin thief, don't try to run. Your pumpkin stealing days are done. But Papa! Uh-oh. I was trying to say, I don't think the thief is in that hay. Look at this. He got tossed over by the hay box maker. I don't know what that's called. Look at him. He looks so silly. Ben's haystack is another spot where the pumpkin thief is not. Say, look over there. Look in that door. Pumpkin seeds all over the floor. He's in the barn. This is it. Hand me that detective kit. I'll snap on these handcuffs. I'll take him to jail. Pumpkin thief, it's the end of the trail. Do you think he's right jumping in there? Do you think he's going to find the thief?
No, he is funny.
He is funny, yeah. Old stuff, this may be tough. Uh-oh, he sees some eyes. He sees a lot of eyes. It looks like we've caught the whole gang of crooks. Nope, it was just some chickens. No pumpkin thief here. So they checked out a cow, brown and white. Checked out a scarecrow after a fight. Checked out a haystack. All right, 3 pigs in a pen. And put cuffs on Farmer Ben's hen. He didn't find a person, he actually put it on a chicken. Found some tracks, a ribbon, a leaf, some pumpkin seeds. but still no thief. Small bear, I guess you better look at what it says there in your book. Lesson 4. Here's how it goes. A good detective will use his nose. Smelling. Pumpkin seeds, pumpkin shell, and aha! I smell a pumpkin smell. Come and get your pumpkin pies. The pumpkin was pied by Mrs. Ben. So there wasn't a thief, she just made pumpkin pies out of it. The case is solved. Good work, men. The bear detectives have done it again. My dear, you and I will share first prize. Okay, so they found the pumpkin thief. It wasn't really stolen. His wife just made some nice, delicious pumpkin pies. Me for the pumpkin, you for the prize. Pies. The end. So that was a good detective story, right? All right. So let's read one more book, and we'll open the floor to some questions. Is that what you guys wanted? Did you guys want to read Odd Gods, or is there anything else you want to read instead?
Odd gods. I don't want to read that.
Well, we read the book that you wanted to read, so let's try reading somebody else's choice. Or Delaney, did you have any book that you wanted to read?
I'm fine with any book.
You're fine with any book. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, it looks like we're not reading another book. There seems to be some sort of error. So we'll open the floor up to questions. Did you guys have any questions about the class, or did your parents have any questions about the class? About how it would work? Did you want to call over your parents? You guys have any questions? I told the parents sitting in the background. So I would be teaching the class, and we would just choose different books to read every week. I was wondering, what was your favorite book from this week? We usually have like a little book discussion after, and we talk about which books we liked, which books we didn't like, things like that. So Kevin, go ahead.
My favorite book was the pumpkin detective stuff.
The Pumpkin Detective one?
It
Yeah.
was funny because he's like, I'm right to the chicken!
Right. That one was really funny.
I like the turtle book.
The turtle one? Yeah. Right, so I learned a lot from that one. Don't be greedy, right? That's a good book. Did anybody else have any that they wanted to share as their favorite book? Anthony or Allison, which book was your favorite? Or also Delaney, which book was your favorite? You can just go ahead and unmute. Did you not want to share? Hold on, I'm gonna try to restart my computer or not restart my computer, restart Chrome, and maybe we can get one more book in. We have like a few more minutes. I think we can get one in. No? You don't want to read another one? That's fine. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to talk about the books? I mean, I want to know what was your favorite one, and what kind of other books would you want to read?
I want to read another book.
You want to read another book? I'll see if we have time. We can start another book. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Let's read this one. Dr. Seuss's ABCs. All right. Dr. Seuss's ABCs. So do you guys want to read this one, or do you want to, which is kind of like similar to all the other books that we've read? Or do you want to read like a chapter book?
I
read it to you.
I wanted to read Dr. Seuss's Odd Gods. Odd one. Odd Gods. Odd Gods. I don't want that one. Odd Gods. Odd Gods.
Okay.
Odd Gods.
All right, let's just choose a different one.
gods.
Okay, is everyone happy? Which is a different
Odd gods.
We'll read, Allison will read that one in our session, okay? In our session, I promise we'll read that on Saturday, all right? So why don't we read Night of the Ninjas?
Okay.
Okay, I'm glad everyone is happy. We're going to read Night of the Ninjas. So this is a Magic Treehouse book. Have you guys heard of Magic Treehouse?
I heard of it, but I didn't
You never read it?
any of the Magic Treehouse book.
That's fine. Well, they have a little prequel at the beginning of every one, so our prologue. Prologue. One summer day in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania, a mysterious treehouse appeared in the woods. 8-year-old Jack and his 7-year-old sister Annie climbed into the treehouse. They found that it was filled with books. Jack and Annie soon discovered that the treehouse was magic. It could take them places in the books. All they had to do was point to a picture and wish to be there. Jack and Annie visited the time of dinosaurs, Old England, ancient Europe, and a pirate ship. Along the way, they discovered that the treehouse belonged to Morgan Le Fay. Morgan was a magical librarian from the time of King Arthur. She traveled through time and space gathering books. Jackie and Annie are about to start a whole new adventure in Night of the Ninja. Chapter 1, Back into the Woods. Let's look again, Jack, said Annie. Jack and Annie are walking home from the library. The path went right by the Frog Creek woods. Jack sighed. We looked this morning, he said. We looked the day before and the day before that. Then you don't have to come, said Annie. I'll go look by myself. She took off into the woods. Annie, wait, Jack called. It's almost dark. We have to get home. But Annie had disappeared among the trees. Jack stared at the woods. He was starting to lose hope. Maybe he would never see Morgan again. Weeks had passed, and there had not been one sign of Morgan Le Fay, nor had there been one sign of her magic treehouse. Jack, Annie called from the woods, it's back! Oh, she's pretending, as usual, Jack thought, but his heart started to race. Hurry, called Annie. She better not be kidding, said Jack. He took off into the woods to find Annie. Night was falling fast. Crickets chirped loudly. It was hard to see through the shadows. Annie, Jack shouted. Here, she called. Jack kept walking. Here where? He called back. Here. Annie's voice came from above. Jack looked up. Oh, man, he breathed. Jack waved from the window of a treehouse. It was the tallest oak in the woods. A long rope ladder hung down from it. The magic treehouse was back. Come on up, Annie shouted. Jack ran up the rope ladder. He started climbing. He climbed and climbed and climbed up into the treehouse. As he climbed, he looked out over the woods. High above the treetops, it was still light. At last, Jack pulled himself into the treehouse. Annie sat in the shadows. Books were scattered everywhere. On the floor, the letter M glowed in the dim light. The M stood for Morgan Le Fay, but there was no sign of Morgan herself. I wonder where Morgan is, said Jack. Maybe she went to the library to get some more books, said Annie. We were just at the library. We would have seen her, said Jack. Besides, the library's closed now. Squeak! A little mouse ran out from behind a stack of books. It ran to the M shining in the floor. Yikes, said Annie. The mouse sat in the middle of the M, and it looked up at Jack and Annie. Aw, it's so cute, said Annie. Jack had to admit the mouse was cute. It had brown and white fur and big, dark eyes. Annie slowly reached out her hand. The mouse didn't move. Annie patted its little head. Hi, Peanut, she said. Can I call you Peanut? Oh, brother, said Jack. Do you know where Morgan is? Annie asked the mouse. Squeak! You're nuts, Annie, said Jack. Just because the mouse is in the treehouse doesn't mean it's magic. It's a plain old mouse that crawled in, that's all. Jack looked around again. He saw a piece of paper on the floor. What's that? He said. What's what? Asked Annie. Jack went over and picked up the paper. There was writing on it. Oh, man, whispered Jack after he read the words. What is it? Said Annie. A note, said Jack. It must be from Morgan. I think she's in big trouble. Chapter 2, The Open Book. Jack showed Annie the piece of paper. It said, Help me, under a spell, find 4 thing. Oh no, said Annie. We have to help her, but what's a thin? Maybe she was trying to write things, said Jack. See how the end sort of runs off the page? Maybe the spell was starting to make her disappear or something, said Annie. Right, said Jack. I wonder if she left any other clues. He glanced around the treehouse. Look, Annie pointed at a book on the floor. That's the only open book, she said. Jack looked around again. Annie was right. He felt a shiver go down his spine. Jack went over to the book and picked it up. He held it near the window. Light from the setting sun was golden on the page. Jack stared at the picture on it. It was a picture in the picture were trees with white flowers. The trees were on the side of a mountain near a wide, rushing stream. 2 people were also in the picture. They wore dark clothes, they had black scarves over their faces, and long swords strapped to their backs. Oh man, whispered Jack. Who are they? Annie asked. Ninjas, I think, said Jack. Ninjas? Really? Said Annie. Morgan must have left the book open to this page for a reason, said Jack. Maybe that's where she was when the spell got her, Annie said. Or maybe that's where the 4 things are, said Jack. Let's go, said Annie. Now? Said Jack. Yes, Morgan's in trouble. She needs us now, said Annie. But we really should read the book first, said Jack, so we'll be prepared. Forget it, said Annie. Every minute counts. She grabbed the book from Jack. Give it back, he said. We have to find out about this place. Annie held the book out of reach. We'll find out when we get there, she said. You don't even know where there is, Jack said. But Annie pointed at the picture. I wish we could go there, she said. The leaves of the oak tree began to shake. Squeak! Don't be scared, Peanut, said Annie. She scooped up the mouse. Then she put it in the pouch of her sweatshirt. The wind began to blow. It blew harder and harder. The tree house started to spin faster and faster. Jack squeaked his eyes shut. Then everything was still, absolutely still, except for the sound of rushing water. Okay, so that's where we're going to stop for today. That was, usually towards the end of our sessions, I read like a little chapter book to you guys, or to my students, and if the students seem to like it, we continue. We pick up where we left off last week. If not, we find a new chapter book and see which ones they like, and I just read it to them. But yeah, this is what our class will look like if we decided to take it in the fall. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tessa, did you want to say anything else?
Okay, so thank you all so much for coming to today's weekly education talk. If you'd like to take Tia's class in the fall, you can sign up at achievesuccesstogether.org. I'm going to put the link in the chat. And next week, we're going to have students from our summer classes come to present their projects to everyone. So if you could come to see their accomplishments and celebrate their hard work, we'd really love it. Okay? I'm going to put the link there now. If you have any questions about our program, feel free to ask.
Yeah, we have some leftover time, so if you guys have any questions, or if your parents have any questions, or go ahead and visit that link that was just in the chat. Does anybody have any questions? Feel free to unmute or put it in the chat. No questions?
I want to write down the link.
You want to write down the link? You can click on it.
Just click on it.
Do you see it in the chat? If you click on it, it will.
This is a little.
Sure. All you do is click on the blue part.
Where is the blue part?
So the chat is in the bottom.
Chat.
Now I come in, but what is all those stuff?
So do you see the blue link here? I'm going to send it again. You see that?
I see it and I clicked it, but when I click it, what is all those stuff?
Oh, so that's what you can show your mom or dad, and they can sign up for the class if they use that website. They can look and they can see all the classes.
过来一下吗？
And I also have put my email. I put my email in the chat, so if you want to contact me, go ahead. That's my email.
那是一个可以上那个 class， 可是你可以帮我 sign up 吗？
好的，
不是可以 fill out 吗
不是 registration。
？OK，
So mine is the read along class. That's the one that you want to sign up for. That's the one that she just did.
有点 last name， 我可以写。我不是 W。
Okay. Does anybody have any other questions? If not,
I don't know still。现在 parent
啊，
last
对
name，
，first name
Tia's teaching the K through 2 class, so make sure you sign up for that one.
你有上吗？
我没有。那我先怎么
你有去？
怎么
Okay. So you guys can sign up on your own time. If you have any questions, feel free to email Tia. Her email's in the chat. If you want to email the officers in general, here's our email. Okay. So that's going to be all for today. Thank you all so much for coming, and we hope to see you next week.
bye guys.
Bye.